Hey y'all, Ruth aka Book Jedi here. This is my second time trying to film this because I ended up rambling too much on the last one, which is quite embarrassing. So I'm gonna try to keep this simple, try not to go into too much right now. And yes, I know I have a big zit right there. I say this now, it's hormonal. I get when I'm stressed. So yeah. Anyway, this is going to be my November book haul because I'm not planning on buying no more books. So yeah, this is my mini book haul. I did read one of these books already, and it's going to be the first one I show you. So let's get started. The first one I'm showing you is the book I've read, which is called The Banned Bookshop of Maggie Banks by Shauna Robinson. It's a cute little book about this woman named Maggie who right now is at the point where she's feeling hopeless. She doesn't have any clue what she wants to do with her life. Her family's kind of pushing her to figure shit out. And with that extra push from her family, it's not really helping, except for making her feel like a failure. So Maggie goes to work for her friend for like 3 months, and from 4 months. So she goes to work for her friend who owns a bookstore in a little town called Belle Rivers, where the primary source of income for the bookstore is a book that the town revolved around, revolved itself around, where she finds it's a little bit suffocating because of how the store is supposed to solely revolve around classics, which a lot of people don't really go for classics and want contemporary books. So mm. so yeah, I read that one. I gave it 4 stars out of 5. Did enjoy it. It was cute. Because she did end up at some point she ends up finding her path and what she enjoys. And mind you, she didn't like to read in the first place, but she did find a love of books, which was the enjoyable part. And I loved seeing how this character ended up figuring out that books can be a source of entertainment for a multitude of reasons. I love that because, yeah. Now, the next book I'm going to show you is a book for the book from my Book of the Month box, and it's called The Last Party, where it's centered around New Year's and New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, and it's by Claire McIntosh, and I got this in my November book box from Book of the Month, so I'm going to save this for maybe the week of New Year's, so yeah, there's that. Now, the next book I'm probably going to read this month, even though, you know, it's the third installment of the series, and it's called Shipwrecked by Olivia Dade, or something like that. And it's cute. It's but basically about this TV series that just ends, and right now we're dealing with the men of the series. I'm hoping that the author goes for tells the stories from the female perspective from other characters that were in that series. But the men are finding their life partners with women who are plus size. And from what I'm noticing, this one might be one of those stories too, and I'm down for that. Um, and the other two, which I think is the plot twist or something like that. Wait, I listened to the first one, read the second one in physical form. Okay, wait, let me see. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, why is this not in here? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. The first one was Spoiler Alert, and the second one was All the Feels. So I'm guessing this one can be considered a standalone, even though some of the characters from Spoiler Alerts are in these books. So I guess it can be read as standalone as well. So I know I'm gonna be down for this book too, because once I listened to the first book and read the second book in physical copy from the library. Both of those were from the library. I just had to have this one. I might plan in the future to get the first two in physical copy so I could have all three, but right now I'm gonna focus on this one this month because oh my god, I need to. As soon as I heard that she was coming out with this third book, I had to get it. We are focusing on. Okay, cannot read that right now because my vision's kind of out of whack, and the font of the cover is the easiest I can read right now. Cannot read that. Synopsis on the back because right now it's kind of late, and Now the third book I'm going to show you is Season of Love by Helena Greer. I think I've read a book by her before. I don't remember. And it's not because of the merits of the book. It's just that my memory's not as it used to be. Because as I get older, my memory is kind of going down. Especially since I lack sleep constantly lately. Because of books. Oh, anyway, I think I've read something by her before. Now, the thing that I know about this book, Love Season, is that it's about a Jewish woman whose family owns a pine tree farm, so they could sell it for the trees for Christmas. And that's as far as I know about it so far. I didn't read the book. I'm saving it for next month, so there's that. And yes, you will be seeing some, like maybe 4 of these books so far on for my TBR for next month. So the next book I got is part of a series that has been around for a while, and it's the Bromance series. And this one is A Very Merry Bromance by Lisa K. Adams. These stories can revolve around a book club of men who read romances to actually get a better understanding for females, for in their lives who they are either dating or married to, so they could better themselves as men and better their relationships with the women they like or love. So this one revolves around Colton, which is the country singer of the group, and he is, I'm assuming, either trying to get back with the woman he loves, because I think he said he screwed up. So yeah, there's that. So again, this one is A Very Merry Bromance by Lisa K. Adams. I think this is the 5th installment of the series, and I noticed probably I think 2 more guys in the book group, the book group, the book group that that this series revolves around. So I'm assuming to think that there might be more installments. I can only hope. Now, the last book I got for November, which is obviously going to be on my TBR for next month because of, well, holiday season, which is Kiss Her Once for Me, which I think this is also a new release. Yeah, the majority of these books are new releases this month. So yeah, this one is also a new release, I think, that came out this month, which is Kiss Her Once for Me by Alison Cotran. I think that's how you say her name. And I think this is a woman loving another woman type book, as far as I know. So yeah, I think that might be the case in this one, which I'm also down for because LGBT rep book. So yay. So let me know down below which one of these interest you. which of these are you're hoping to pick up and might read next month, and which of these you have probably already read. So I know there are people who actually want to get into the holiday seasonal reads now. So yeah, ciao for now, people.